Evening all. How you all doing? Loud and clear. Let's get organised. Welcome to our... Hey Margaret, welcome to our Champions League Quizzy Quiz special. What's the score? Chelsea 1-0 up. Did I hear? So anyway, while Chelsea are playing Man City, we're going to do a quizzy quiz at the same time. Hey Kaisers, hey Margaret. So this evening we've got a quizzy quiz between now and say 10, and then after 10 we'll have a commercial break without the commercial, and then we'll come back on the website for a party quiz. Tunes, fastest finger, and a wee theme to kick off. So there you go. And a big shout out to the gals and guys up in Dungiven. So a lot of people, no scores. You got it. So a lot of people are out tonight for the first time in months. A lot of people are away for the weekend for the first time in years. So if you're out, I hope you have a good time. If you're away for the weekend, you deserve a break. But anyway, we're still here. So shall we get going? So quizzy quiz between now and 10. And then after, hey, Billy and Connor in the cave. And after that, we'll have a break and we'll do a bit of party quizzing. How's that for a night's entertainment? You all okay? All set? Here's the quizzy quiz part. 3 famous Jessies. Yeah, you heard me right. 3 famous Welsh persons. 3 famous captains. 3 famous literary people known by their initials. 12 connections. A full course of connections. Then we'll do a picture round. We've got some logos. We've got some bands. We've got some countries' capitals from a map just for you, Lauren. And then we've got, as it's Champions League, we've got 3 identify the European Champions League winning captain. And it's Cuz Aiden's birthday. I knew that, Sandra. Thanks for the prompt. Happy birthday, Aiden. Cuz, doing good. And then round 4, we've got 3 sporting lasts. Hi Kathleen on Facebook Live. 3 body idioms. 3 car manufacturers where you give me the country. And we finish with 3 times. 52 points are up for grabs in our Saturday evening quizzy quiz. Okie dokie. All good. First half of the show you can watch on website where you can watch everything, and all our non-music stuff is archived there. So if you miss it, you can play catch up. On YouTube and Facebook Live, quizzy quiz is all good. Part 2 this evening, just gone 10 o'clock, purely on our website, all things musical. Live streaming is good, but only on the website. Okie dokes, you're very welcome. Enjoy. Good luck. 3 famous Jessies. Famous Jessie number 1, an American track and field athlete and 4-time gold medalist at the 36 Olympics. Is your famous Jessie number 1. American track and field athlete, 4-time gold medalist at the 1936 Olympics. Is your famous Jessie number 1. So no Champions League scores on the feed, guys, as well as no answers on the feed if you're a newcomer. Oh, and there's a bonus point for famous Jessie number 1. The 1936 Olympics, the location, the city for the 1936 Olympics where we had our famous Jessie number 1. Famous Jesse number 2. Jesse Eisenberg played Mark Zuckerberg in which David Fincher movie from 2010? Jesse Eisenberg starred as Mark Zuckerberg in which 2010 David Fincher movie? Is your famous Jesse 2? Hey Vanessa, I thought you got lost. Famous Jesse number 3. Famous Jesse number 3. Well, he and his brother Frank joined the pro-Confederate guerrillas known as the Bushwhackers, operating in Kansas and Missouri during the American Civil War. Is your famous Jesse number 3, where he and his brother Frank joined the pro-Confederate guerrillas known as the Bushwhackers in Kansas and Missouri during the American Civil War? Famous Jesse 3. Hey Kathleen, you doing okay? So after 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6, it's Wales's turn. Famous Welsh people. Famous Welsh person number 1. Clues are the Elephant Man, Legends of the Fall, and the Two Popes. Is your famous Welsh person number 1? Common denominator, the Two Popes, Legends of the Fall, as well as the Elephant Man. Famous Welsh person number 1. Famous Welsh person. Hey Bargain Mad. Famous Welsh person number 2. Welsh composer and actor born 1893. Annual awards for songwriting and composition are named after him. Famous Welsh composer and actor born 1893. Annual awards for composition and songwriting are named after him. Famous Welsh person 2. Famous Welsh person number 3. Quizzy. Tricky. Quizzy Welsh person number 3. Welsh Labour Party politician born November 1897, who led to the establishment of the NHS. Is your famous Welsh person number 3. Labour politician born November 1897, who was at the forefront of the creation of the NHS. Is your famous Welsh person 3. Okie doke. 7, 8 and 9. 3 famous captains. 3 famous captains. Captain number 1. 18th century pirate character created by Robert Louis Stevenson. First appearance, Treasure Island. Is your famous captain number 1. An 18th century pirate captain created by Robert Louis Stevenson. First appearance, Treasure Island. Famous captain 1. Famous captain 2. Commander of HMS Bounty. Commander of HMS Bounty. Vice Admiral who? HMS Bounty. Famous captain number 2. And your third captain, famous captain number 3, captain of the Pequod in Moby Dick. Famous captain number 3, captain of the Pequod in Moby Dick. Famous skipper, captain 3. Final bunch of 3 in round 1. Famous literary authors, persons known by their initials. And there's 3 of them. So literary persons, writers known by or famous by their initials. The clue's the book. Book number 1, author known by initials, Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh, famous literary author, person known by initials, 1. Winnie the Pooh. Literary initials person, 2. Lady Chatterley's Lover. Lady Chatterley's Lover is your famous author known by initials, 2. And your final literary initials person, the clue in the book, the Catcher in the Rye. The Catcher in the Rye. Okay, so let's recap, shall we, on round 1. So we had your 3 famous Jessies with your bonus point for the first Jessie. So there's 13 points up for grabs in round 1. Your 3 famous Jessies, your 3 famous Welsh people, your 3 famous captains, and your famous people known by their initials. So I'll leave that up for a few moments while you confer, argue, debate with your buddies in Dungiven or wherever you are. So at the end of each round, you just post your team name and your scores, excluding the Champions League score. We're keeping that a big secret, aren't we, Billy? So, post your team name and your scores in the first round out of 13 available points. How did you get on? Well, let's find out, shall we? Here's your answers to round 1. So your Jessie number 1 was, of course, Jessie Owens, and your bonus point, 36 Olympics were in Berlin. The David Fincher, Mark Zuckerberg, Jesse Eisenberg movie was The Social Network. Jesse James, Frank's brother, famous Jesse 3. Anthony Hopkins, famous Welsh person 1. Ivor Novello, famous Welsh person 2. And Mr. Bevan, Onyarin Bevan, or Nye Bevan, was the founder or instigator of the NHS, what we know it today. And your famous captains: Captain Flint, Treasure Island; William Bligh, HMS Bounty; Captain Ahab from Moby Dick; A.A. Milne, Winnie the Pooh; D.H. Lawrence, Lady Chatterley's Lover; and J.D. Salinger, The Catcher in the Rye, are your authors with initials, 3 of them. So 13 points available. Post your team name and your score on the feed, whether you're on Facebook Live, YouTube, or on our website. Carnegie Collective off to a really good start on 11 points out of 13. Hey Deborah and Kaiser's Crew on 12. Barking Mad. Hey Danny, Virginia, Dan, Barking Mad from Antrim and Leicester this evening on 12, because we got some tunes later. Billy and Connor on 9. Comfortably Dumb. Paddy, Cocktails Going Well on 13. My God. McLaughlin's, hey Kathleen, 12 out of 13. Good scoring, guys. Billy and Connor in the cave, closely behind on 9. Chickpeas on 12. Hey Martin and Drummagarner on 12. Good scoring, guys. Round 2. You don't have to put up your scores. Okay, round 2. You've got 12 connections in it, and Billy the Max on 9. Shamrock Solitude on Facebook Live on 12. Hey, Sandra. And Simon. Okie dokes, round 2. Connections. 3 bits of information. You join the dots. What connects? What connects? Number 1. Hey, Vanessa, 12 out of 13. Good scoring. No problem for Houston there. Douglas Clan on 9. What connects? Number 1. What connects? A fictional criminal defence lawyer with Catherine Elizabeth Hudson with a British tennis player. In fact, the last Brit before Andy Murray to win Wimbledon. So what connects? Your British tennis player, the last Brit to win Wimbledon before Andy, with Catherine Elizabeth Hudson with a fictional criminal defence lawyer. What connects? Number 1. Fictional criminal defence lawyer. Catherine Elizabeth Hudson. And your last British tennis player to win Wimbledon prior to Andy Murray. Number 2 connection. What connects? What connects the movie Taxi Driver with the TV show Moonlighting with Mike Dreamy, Lauren, with Newcastle United Football Club? So what connects the Magpies up in Newcastle with Mike Dreamy with Taxi Drivers / Moonlighting? What connects? Number 2. What connects? Number 3. What connects a cul-de-sac with the movie Fatal Attraction with an Old English term for an estate? So an Old English term for an estate with your cul-de-sac with the movie Fatal Attraction. What connects? 3. What connects? Number 4. What connects a chemical element with the Lone Ranger with cutlery? Cutlery, the Lone Ranger, and your chemical element. What connects? Number 4. Connection 5. What connects? What connects a deer with Triumph, as in old-time car manufacturer, with a bachelor party. So Triumph, as in car, a bachelor party with a deer. What connects? Number 5. Connection 6. What connects Southampton Football Club with Simon Templar with a holy person? A holy person, Southampton Football Club with Simon Templar. Is your hopefully straightforward what connects? Number 6. Pretty straightforward first half. Let's see. 7. What connects? What connects a position in competitive diving, with a long thrusting pole, weapon used by infantry, with the movie Gone Girl? So what connects Gone Girl with a competitive diving position with your long thrusting pole, weapon used by infantry? What connects? Clever. 7. Connection 8. Hey, Isabel. In San Diego. What connects? Number 8. What connects an Ivy League university with a makeup artist and entrepreneur with the movie Back to the Future? So what connects Back to the Future with your makeup artist / entrepreneur with an Ivy League university? What connects? Number 8. What connects? Number 9. What connects an area of London with Buffy with an early stage investor? So an early stage investor with Buffy, as in vampires, with an area of London. Is your what connects? 9. Three to go. He's all vaccinated. That second one wasn't much crack. Anyway. Connection 10. What connects a tough, prickly shrub with a blackberry with a cocktail? Be a few of those and been given a cocktail with a blackberry with a tough, prickly shrub. Quizzy, mind you. What connects? 10. Oh, I like this one. What connects? What connects Paul Hogan with a fruitcake with Muhammad Ali's corner man. Muhammad Ali's corner man with a fruitcake with Paul Hogan. Good, Vanessa. Then you've got a chance. You've got a chance. Although I do remember famously one Friday evening, I think it was Derek, he didn't get Captain Morgan and he was drinking one or two or three. Anyway, back to the old connections. What connects? Finally, like this one. Well, I would say that. Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus with Bing Crosby with a theological virtue. So what connects your theological virtue with Bing Crosby with Miley Cyrus? Okay, let's put up all your connections so you can just take your time. Just take your time, guys. There's no rush here. There's only one deadline. Fastest finger, and that's not until after 10. So we've got ample time here on all channels. So good luck with your 12 connections. Back to you in a few moments. Just have a browse. So your 12 connections, we have 13 points available in round one. So your cumulative running total would now be 25 after your 12 connections. And after round two, I'll do round three. So 25 points, cumulative total. Okay. You kind of got that tidied up. Okay, your answers to your 12 connections. Good luck. So your fictional defence lawyer was Perry Mason, Katy Perry, Catherine Elizabeth Hudson, and Fred Perry was your British tennis player. Dave D, still in the pub, and you're quizzing in the pub. Put it on the big screen there, Dave. Enjoy your evening night out. Connection 2. Taxi driver moonlighting as in Sybil, Newcastle United as in Freddie, and McDreamy as in Derek Shepherd. Silver as in your chemical element, as in the Lone Ranger, as in cutlery. Your Triumph stag, stag party, stag deer. Saint as in Southampton, as in the Saint Simon Templar, as in your holy person. Pike as in Rosamond, as in your pole, as in your diving. Brown as in Doc, as in Bobby, as in university, Ivy League style. Angel as in Buffy, Investor, and Angel area, Islington, London. Bramble as in Vanessa's drink, as in blackberry, as in your prickly shrub. Paul Hogan, Crocodile Dundee, Fruitcake Dundee, and Angelo Dundee, Muhammad Ali's corner man. And Hope, as in Bob, as in Miley Cyrus, who was born, you know that, something like Destiny, Hope, Cyrus, as in your theological virtue, along with faith. Have faith and a lot of love. Okay, so out of 25, post your scores. Comfortably Dumb on 24, Superb Paddy, Cocktails kicking in. Carnegie 21, Barking Mad 22, Frogs on 20. Out of 25, Running total, let me know how you're doing. Houston, no problem. Brambles going well. Vanessa on 22. Shamrock Solitude on 21. The McLachlan's on, well done Kathleen, on 22. Douglas Clam on 19. Super scoring, guys. Okay. Billy and Una on 19. Fantastic. Kaiser's Crew. Deborah. 24. Oh. Up there with Comfortably Dumb. Good scoring, guys. Okay, round 3. Round 3, we've got some pictures for you. Okay. Round 3, we'll start with some logos. You have to identify, and I think there's 4 of them. Yep, pretty sure there's 4 of them. Well, we'll soon find out. So identify the brand. Chickpeas on 22. Identify the brand from these logos. Logo number 1. Brand number 2 from this. Number 3. And your final brand. Yep, there was 4 of them from this image. Okay, as it's Champions League final, I thought I'd do 3 of these. You have to identify this skipper. The winning captains, please, from these 3. Number 1, who's this? Who's this? Number 2. And a European captain, number 3. Champions League skipper, 3. Who's this? Okay, dokie. As it's not quite party quiz, well, it will be shortly. Three bands, three captions. Band number one. Who's this? Band number two. Who's this? And band number three. Who's this? Three bands. And then your final image. There's one image and it's a map. And there's three of my famous dodgy sky blue lines. Bit of photoshopping. Is that what you call it? Anyway, I've scrubbed out three countries. So we're looking for the three countries and the three capitals. And we've gone east. Okay. So Middle East and Asia, three countries and three capital cities. Therefore, 6 points available. Happy hunting, geography freaks. Good luck. 6 points. So your brands. Two. Three. And fourth and final brand from this, four. Your 3 Champions League captains. 1. 2. And 3. Your 3 bands. And your Middle East Asian map, where we were looking for the 3 countries and the respective capital cities. So 6 points up for grabs from this. Good luck, guys. Here's your answers. So your brands were HSBC, the bank, Instagram, PayPal. Well done if you got Adobe. Didier Deschamps, Marseille, Phil Thompson, Liverpool, Manuel Neuer, Bayern, Led Zeppelin, the Beach Boys and the Doors. And on your geography map, well done if you got Mongolia and Ulaanbaatar, Saudi Arabia and Riyadh, and Afghanistan, Kabul. Well done if you got those. So there were 16 points there, giving you a running total, as I said, of 41. So share your team names and your cumulative running total just when you get a moment. So we're looking for scores out of 41 points now as we go into our final round. Douglas Clan on 32. Billy and Una on 31. Billy and Connor in the cave on 33. Deborah and Kaiser's Crew, well done, 37. You can't be good at everything. Crashed on the old football, Deborah. Martin and Drummagarner, excellent scoring on 35, but Kaiser's Crew still in the lead on 37, I reckon. No, Paddy, Cocktails or Not, superb, 40. Bargain Mad, Antrim and Leicester on 35. Vanessa, excellent. Houston, no problem. Definitely no problem on 38. Carnegie Collective, 32. Problems with the football as well. Shamrock Solitude on 34. Anthony. Hello, Anthony. It's all about the taking part. Don't worry about it. Good to see your name, Anthony. Good to see you. There you go. There's people tuning in you don't even know are tuning in. And there's Aidan on Facebook. Hope you're partying hard. Happy birthday, Aidan. The McLaughlins on 34. Good scoring, guys. Excellent scoring. Fandabadozi as we go into our final round of part 1. What cocktails you drinking, Paddy? You must be spilling most of it, says Billy. Yeah. He's a good operator, Billy. He's just a good operator. He's one of those guys that... Chickpeas, problems with footballing groups. But well done, Chickpeas on 30. Your final round. Mojitos and sangria earlier, pure tenants for the run on tonight. An experienced campaigner. Okay, your final round. We're going to do 3. It's Blaney's birthday. Blaney, happy birthday. Hang around for the tunes, Blaney. Good stuff. Sporting lasts. 3 sporting lasts. Now, these are tricky. It doesn't mean they came last. It just means, well, I'll tell you what it means. Okay, sporting last number 1. You'll need your wits about you here. Sporting last number 1. Who was the last, hence sporting last, who was the last non-European to win Wimbledon? So the last non-European tennis player to win Wimbledon. And because I'm that kind of guy, I'm going to give you a hand. The year, 2002. Hey, Paul, always good to have you. So the last non-European to win Wimbledon. The year, 2002. Is your sporting last? Number 1. Last non-European to win Wimbledon? 2002. Put that in your pipe and quiz it. (2002) was the year that somebody from outside of Europe won Wimbledon. Men's tennis, I should have said that. Male tennis. Sorry, guys. The last non-European to be men's Wimbledon singles champion, 2002. Sporting last number 2. Sporting last number 2. The last non-English, German, Spanish, Italian, so we'll count them, say the big 4. This is football. Soccer. English, German, Italian, Spanish. So the last non-English, German, Spanish or Italian winner of the Champions League. A similar era to your tennis. 2003-2004 season was the last time a club that wasn't English, wasn't German, wasn't Spanish, or wasn't Italian won the Champions League. 2003-2004. Now, who would that sporting last be? Are you al fresco, Paddy? It's still nice out. Sporting last number 3. The last English/British major golf champion. So the last English/British, not Irish, English/British major golf champion. Your year, 2016. So one of the 4 majors, Masters, PGA, Open, US Open, the last English-British major golf champion. The year, It was in 2016. I'm not going to give you which of the majors, but we're looking for the last English or British major golf champion. Is your sporting last number 3? They're tricky, those sporting lasts. Four, 5, and 6 in your final round. Body idioms. What's a body idiom? Well, it's a saying that we use that contains, I think I've done this before, it contains a part of the body in the saying. Okay, so I'm going to give you the definition or a description of said saying / idiom containing a body part. So the description number 1, containing body part, body idiom number 1, description: to get nervous or to have second thoughts. Famous body idiom number 1, to get nervous or to have second thoughts. Body idiom number 1. Body idiom number 2, description: a spontaneous reaction to say something without really thinking about it. So a spontaneous reaction to say something without really thinking about it. Body idiom number 2. See, the way I would say something without really thinking about it, it would be a body idiom. And body idiom number 3, body part in saying. Quite simply, to ignore someone. To ignore someone. Body idiom, saying with body part in name, to ignore someone. And your penultimate batch of 3. You're going to get 3 famous car manufacturers. I'm looking for the country of, well, where are they based? Okay? 3 famous car manufacturers, but I'm looking for the country. Okay? Good. Car manufacturer number 1, Kia. Kia. K-I-A. Country, please. Manufacturer number 1, Kia. Skoda. S-K-O-D-A. Skoda. We're looking for the country though. Skoda. And final car manufacturer, country please. Bugatti. Bugatti. B-U-G-A-T-T-I. The famous car Bugatti. Country please. Number 3. And your final batch of 3 on our part 1, Mega Quiz Part 1, Quizzy Quiz. Time. 3 questions on time. Time number 1. GMT stands for what? GMT. Time question number 1. Time question number 2. The imaginary line that runs from North Pole, South Pole, and it demarcates the boundary between one calendar day and the next. The name of this imaginary line that runs from one pole to the other, demarcating the boundary between one calendar day and the next. Give me this imaginary line. Time question number 2. And time question number 3. Time zones. US time zones. We're going east to west. So we'll finish up with you, Isabel. East to west. What's missing? Eastern. Jot these down. Eastern, then Central, blank, Pacific, Isabel, Alaska, and there's another one way out, the Aleutians or something like that, Hawaii. But anyway, we're looking for that blank. So we go east to west, Eastern, Central, the time zone between Central and Pacific is your time question number 3. So let's recap on your final 12, giving you a grand total this evening of 53 points available. Not 52, because I forgot about Berlin. So the last famous sporting lass, the last non-European to win Wimbledon, the year was 2002. Somebody from outside of Europe in the men's singles. The last non-English, German, Spanish, Italian winners of the Champions League, season 2003-04. And the last English/British golf champion, major golf champion, should have been a capital M, the year was 2016. Your body idioms: to get nervous and to have second thoughts, say spontaneous reaction, to say something without really thinking about it, to ignore someone. And then your famous car manufacturers. We're looking for the respective countries: Kia, Skoda, Bugatti. And your famous times: GMT, the imaginary line between the poles, and the missing US time zone. East to west, we start with Eastern, then we have Central. What's missing before Pacific and Alaska? So thank you for tuning in for part 1 of our mega quiz, or Quizzy Quiz for Quizzers Quiz. Hope you enjoyed it, your answers to your final round, and pop your scores up on the feed out of 53 as we approach 10 o'clock. Then we'll have a commercial break without a commercial. And then for you music aficionados, you're more than welcome. In fact, everybody's welcome. You're cordially invited to come back to the website in about 15 minutes for some fun, some tunes on our website, including our now famous Fastest Finger and a musical thing to kick off with. But your answers to your final round in our part 1 Quizzy Quiz. So the last non-European, 2002, would have been Australia's Leighton Hewitt. Well done if you were able to dig that one out. Porto were the last non-English, German, Spanish, Italian Champions League winners, 2003-04. Danny Willett, Augusta, 2016, was the last English/British player to be a major golf champion. Cold feet, off the top of my head, or your head. Cold shoulder were your 3 body idioms: Kia, South Korea; Skoda, Czech Republic; Bugatti. Now there's one Did you go Italy? Because it's France. And Greenwich Mean Time, GMT, the international dateline, and the time zone between Central and Pacific is Mountain. So, pop your scores out of 53 on the live feed. And thank you for tuning in. And we've kept the score Billy off the feed. So, for those of you interested, you can go back and check out how that little game going on in Portugal is going. So pop up your scores out of 53. And, well, look, stay tuned for future events. We'll still be running quizzes, maybe not every Friday and every Saturday, but we'll still be running quizzes despite people going on staycations and pub crawls and eating out and all that stuff that everybody's missed. Comfortably Dumb, 50. Bargain Mad, 46. Blaine Connor, 42. Thanks, Paddy. Keep the scores flooding in. Thanks, Anthony. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Well, good that you can see me. Well, it's not good that you can see me, but you know what I mean. Belena, 40. Fantastic. Vanessa, superb, 47. Sandra, 42. It was a tricky quiz this evening, was it? Did you find it tricky? Kaiser's Crew, 47. You're welcome, Deborah. Well done. Douglas Clan, 42. Good scoring, guys. And as I said, music fans, aficionados, and anybody who's interested, I'll see you shortly. Well, you'll see me in about 10 or 15 minutes. Come to the website. And I thought Bugatti actually was, would you believe it, Italian. Then I discovered Carnegie Collective. Well, you would miss an astrophysicist. I mean, for flip's sake. I mean, anybody would miss an astrophysicist in their team. It does sound good though, doesn't it? We have an astrophysicist in our team. Carnegie Collective, irrespective of that, it was great to have you. Okay, guys, thank you, and thanks for all the kind donations that have been coming in to support our project. Stay tuned for future Quizzy Quiz events. And music people, well, you're almost as excited as I am. See you on the flippity flip on the old website. Adios, guys. Bless you all. Stay safe. Have a great rest of your weekend. Hope the weather holds up for everybody. Enjoy. And take care. Bless you all.